Well, hello everyone, my name is Amy. This is The Opinionated Woman, and welcome to a mental health video. I have not done a mental health video, I think, since I did my tic disorder video, but I thought it was about time that I came in with, as you can see from the title, an updated mental health maintenance routine. I did one of these maybe like 2 years ago, so I thought it was high time that I did another one. I just wanted to show the very slight, very subtle ways that you can accommodate for your mental illnesses, and I'll get into like what I deal with and everything like that in the video. But yeah, I wanted to show you how I, as a freelancer, accommodate for my mental health issues, how I do my morning routine, how I do my evening routine to make sure that my brain is in tip-top shape. And I've been in such a good place this year. Like, I've had a couple of wobbles, but like nothing major. So like, obviously this routine is working and my meds are right and everything, which is great, but the meds are part of the routine. So without further ado, let's get into this little morning and evening routine. Good morning. Welcome to my mental health maintenance routine, upgraded edition. Let's go. Okay, if you're looking at my mental health maintenance routine, you've got to deal with my hair looking stupid in the morning. Okay, so I get up around, I have 2 alarms, and I get up around 7, quarter past 7, somewhere around there, just to give myself a little bit of time in the mornings, because I am an early girly, I'm not a late bitch. So this routine, basically what helps is the routine itself. Having a strict, like, this is what I do every day, and it makes me feel settled and it makes my brain feel good. So, got up, unlocked the house. Now it's time to feed the dog. Hugo has arthritis, so I have to put his joint powder on his food. Okay. Come on, go get your food. Go get your food, come. Sit. Oh, there you go. It's for you. Coffee time. Now, while we wait for that kettle to boil, hang on, let's move. Okay, since I last did a mental health maintenance routine, I think it was 2 years ago now, which is wild, like absolutely wild. But I have been diagnosed with autism since then, so this is me managing my autism and my bipolar. Luckily, when it came to the autism diagnosis, it was basically just me. Oh my gosh, the traffic is really loud right now. It was basically just me needing to be reassured that the thing that I felt inside was true. I didn't have to go on any like additional medication, and my therapist said to me, she's like, you have made accommodations for yourself. You made accommodations with yourself within your lifestyle, so that helped me be able to adjust. So like, for example, now I can pick what time I wake up. I can start my day slowly, you know, there's no, because I'm freelance and I work from home, which is something that a therapist told me way before I thought that it was even possible. When I was still stuck in my I need to be a chef stage, I was like, there's no way I can be freelance. And actually, she was completely right that it was the best thing for me. So this is obviously an ideal situation for me. and my mornings might look very different to other people, but I wanted to share it nonetheless. So once I have my coffee, it is time for reading. I love starting my day off reading. It just makes me feel, it's like a little treat. First thing is you wake up, you get a little treat. And it gives me time to wake up and get into the idea of actually having to do things today, which is fine. Okay, my water is ready. I use this for coffee, but not in the morning, or I do it in the morning, but not part of my mental health maintenance routine. I use that coffee just as I'm about to start work, because that's another thing. Give yourself little rewards and little treats during the day, and it will help you keep on track, because my mocha pot coffee is my fancy coffee. It's my nice coffee that I get to have just as I'm about to start work. So I make it after I finish showering and stuff for the day, and then that is what I start my work day off with. So that's not going to be included here, but it definitely helps. Right, reading time. Right, so I just need to take note. The book that I'm reading right now, shut up, you hooting bastard. The book I'm reading right now is The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. It's the sequel to Name of the Wind. And there's no third book in this series out yet, and it's so good. I love it so much. Okay, I wanted to take note of this because this is my winter mental health maintenance routine. Most of the time, the only thing that changes in the summer is that I'll get up a little bit earlier because the sun comes up much earlier. And I do my reading inside. So right now I'm gonna be cozy, get my blanket that is from my best friend's wedding, like 5 years ago. Wow. So I'll curl up with my blanket, get my book and my coffee, and I'll start the day like this. But in the summer, I think it's very important, especially because I have mental health issues, and my job is always inside. So I really need to get like vitamin D in, and I really like getting like some natural sunlight like first thing in the morning. And in summer, it is warm enough for me to sit outside and read with my coffee. So I can't wait until the weather gets good enough for me to do that. But for now, we are inside, we are on the couch, we're reading. Alrighty, the book has been read. Oh, the bed is squeaky, I'm sorry for that. But now it is bed making time. Now, you might think, bitch, that's so basic. Seriously, are you going to include making your bed in your maintenance routine? Fuck yeah, I am. Excuse the noise. So, I think I've always made my bed. Not just because my mom told me to. It's just always been something that I found very important. And when I was living with my horrible abusive boyfriend, like, has it been 7 years? Has it been 7 years? Holy shit, it has. That's so long. That's so great. So, when I was living with him, who's the only partner I've ever lived with, he refused to make the bed. And he got out of bed last. So I couldn't control that. And, oh my gosh, coming home to a bed that wasn't made, and like the messiness that it gave my brain, it was awful. I would get home from work and immediately make the bed because it made my brain feel so settled. And at that point, I wasn't diagnosed with anything. I was experiencing symptoms, but I didn't know that's what they were. Because I'm not the depressed one, the others are the depressed ones, the others being my siblings. But So making the bed has always been something incredibly important to me, and it keeps my brain feeling like put together. If I walk past my bedroom, because I will walk past my bedroom like going to the bathroom during the day, if it looks neat and tidy, it makes my brain feel neat and tidy. It's the same thing. Oh, I'm out of breath. It's the same thing when like you do the dishes. Like it keeps your space, like your space being uncluttered makes your brain feel uncluttered. So that is why I'm specifying, if you have the brain power, make your bed. It makes all the difference. Okay kids, now that the bed is made, we're gonna talk about meds. These are all mine. I have many. Okay, if you are on medication, I think I said this in the last video, I need to say this every single time. If you are on medication, it is incredibly important that you take it at the same time every single day. I have a routine. I don't have an alarm for the morning, but I have an alarm for my midday meds and an alarm for my evening meds, so that I know that throughout the day I am taking the meds that I'm supposed to be taking. It is very, very important. If you think your meds are not working, if you think your meds are, or if you think you're doing absolutely fine and you don't need meds, for a second, pause and realize that the reason you're probably feeling better is because of the meds themselves. It's a really common thing. It doesn't, I think because I'm autistic and I'm very, I very much like stick to rules. Like if someone says, take this medication like this, I'm like, okay. I don't even need one of those pill organizers. I just have each of my meds in a little hair tie. And I know what I take. If you don't know, like if you use a pill organizer, that's also great. But I'm very much like a stick to the rules kind of person when it comes to these things. So I'm not someone who misses her meds unless it's like a complete accident. But if you're feeling some kind of way about your meds, if you're feeling great and thinking, oh, I totally want to stop taking them, please, 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 please talk to your therapist about it first. Because they, if that's what you want, they will help you. They're going to help you wean off the meds in a way that is safe, in a way that won't lead you to crash. And there's some types of medication, like antidepressants, that certain antidepressants that will give you withdrawal symptoms if you don't take them correctly. So please, for the love of God, take your meds as directed. Don't grab an extra one when you're feeling a little bit dodgy. These medications are like very specifically dosed, you know. So just be careful with them. Take them every single day, when at the exact same time, and I promise you they'll help you. There are so many people I find that are like so scared of going on meds because they like, oh no, but I need to do it myself. There's no shame in needing it. Like, I have chronic mental illness. Like, I am going to be, I mean, some people on bipolar aren't on meds. I honestly have no idea how they do that. But that's not saying anything about them. That's just like, personally, I do not want to go back to the times when I didn't have medication. Dear God. But I'm like, I've had so many people say like, oh, you're going to be like, will you be able to stop taking those meds? And like, they're very insistent that it would be better if I got to live like free. I have chronic mental illness. I know I am going to be on these meds for the rest of my life, and they help me. I am so appreciative of them. Like, medication is, hello kitten, medication is a fucking lifesaver. And I think I'm on a really good like cycle of meds right now that I like, it's really, really working for me. Do you want to say hi to Abby? Say hi. Say hi, baby. Hey, you're being very tolerant to me. She has a little battle going on with the neighbor cat, Caviar. And Caviar was on the wall when we woke up this morning, huh? So she's just teeth and going. If you have an animal, pets like that, also very good for your mental health. So if you have an animal, make sure that you're petting them throughout the day, because just stroking them can give you endorphins. But when you hug them and pet them and stuff like that, it gives you deep tissue stimulation, which is a calming effect. So that's why animals are so good for your mental health. Oh, maybe. So yeah, that's just an added bonus. But what I have seen recently on TikTok is people getting weighted plushies. So like if they can't have a pet or something like that, but they want that like the calming effects of like a weighted blanket, or like, but the something to cuddle factor, you can buy weighted plushies that are supposed to act just like these fur babies, but it's expensive to maintain. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready to exercise, but I'll chat to you about that when I get there. Right. Alrighty friends, it is yoga time. Come and join me. Hi. So, I exercise every single weekday. I don't exercise to lose weight. I exercise to feel strong. I exercise for my brain because, oh my god, just like having this as part of my routine, getting those endorphins going and everything, it really settles me and like gets me prepared for the day. And when I don't have, like when my schedule is disrupted and I don't get time to exercise, like I can feel it. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my mind. So yeah, I exercise every weekday. I alternate days. So I start off on a Monday with yoga. I watch yoga with Cassandra or yoga with Adrian. I'll link their channels down below. And then the next day I will go and do a mad fit workout. I'll link her down below as well. She does more like body weight and light dumbbell workouts, like HIIT workouts. So I'll do those on like a Tuesday and Thursday, and then I'll yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And it really, oh my gosh, it does so much for me. I absolutely love it. And also something that I've been thinking about recently, because my grandmother's just had a hip replacement, and like the mobility issues she's been having and how difficult it is to like just to get up to go to the bathroom and everything like that. And I'm like, you know what, I want to do as much for my body as possible, so when I get to that age I will have like my joints will be a bit more healthy. Like my muscles will be more stretchy. Like there's just more chance, if like, because my grandmother like didn't exercise after she started having kids. Like she just had 4 fucking children and then became a mom. So instead of having children, I'm going to do yoga and then hopefully in my old age I won't be in pain all the time. That is the goal. That is definitely one of the goals. The load shedding is happening right now. It's got announced last night, so I was going to do a time lapse and film me exercising, but because the load shedding is happening, I need to use my phone to actually play my yoga class on, so I'm going to do that. Okie dokie, the yoga, what is that? The yoga has happened. It was a yoga day today because I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Yes, on a Wednesday. So the next step is to shower, and that is the last step in my morning routine. I find like I let myself not shower once a week, and that'll be on a Saturday or a Sunday if I don't have any plans. I'll just bung my hair up in a pony, shove on some deodorant, wash my face, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. But if I don't shower during the week, that is usually a sign that I'm not doing so well. It's definitely a very important part of the routine, and I know that it can be a really hard thing to get yourself to do, but if you can manage it, if you can manage to get into that shower, it makes all the difference to you mentally. But I know some days it's just not on the roster, and that is totally fine. It is totally fine. Luckily, today the shower is on the roster. I'm going to get squeaky clean and get to work, and I will check in with you this evening for my evening mental health routine. Okay, I have eaten dinner. I am about to change into my pajamas, and I'm about to do what I do just about every evening for the last like month or so, and that's crochet. You don't have to crochet, obviously, but what I'm trying to point out here is having a hobby or something that you do for yourself at the end of the day to decompress. Like, don't feel tempted to overwork, especially if you work from home. Like, make sure you set yourself times when you work and times when you don't, and have those decompression times. And I find crochet is so like cathartic for me. It's like so therapeutic, and it feels so nice, and I've made so many cool things. I made this whole basket to put all my yarn in, and now I'm making another basket to put my current projects in. It's a current project right now, and then it's going to have current projects in it. So I spend my evening, I'll get nice and cozy, really like get that like hugger, kind of like make myself cozy kind of vibe. And then I will crochet and watch YouTube videos until it is pill time. Okay, pals, I totally didn't forget to do this yesterday, and this is definitely not the next day. Right, so I was crocheting as I was last night. I did some painting that is a bit catastrophic. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But that is going to be documented in my bullet journal video for October. So watch that. So my alarm goes off at 9 o'clock for my nighttime meds. These ones. So that's what I'm going to take. These ones, one of them has a tranquilizer in it. So it helps me sleep. I used to have troubles with dreams. I don't have as many issues with dreams anymore. Usually this week, which is my premenstrual week, sometimes I have dips in this week, sometimes I don't, because I am bipolar. My moods do this. But yeah, not this week. I've just been feeling a little bit no bones, like a little bit tired in the mornings. But okay, I've taken my nighttime meds. Next step. I'm still using one of these pillow sprays. This is just the Oh So Heavenly Wish Upon a Star Soothing Pillow Mist. So I give that, oh, that's the wrong way. So I just give that a good spray over my bed, and then I tuck myself in. This is my setup. I need something next to me, like anchoring, like something that I can cuddle up to and feel safe. So I always have a pillow next to me. Then this is my setup. This is the book that I'm currently reading. It's really fucking good. I love this series. Yeah. This is how I end my nights. Oh, Hugo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot a step. One step is to bring the baby's bed. To bring him inside. I'm coming. There we go. Good boy. You were good at the vet today, huh? Yes. Having him sleeping next to me is very lovely. There's sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and the cat is in the bed. Okay. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little rundown of the little things that I do, from big important things like taking my medication to small things like making sure the dishes are done and getting a shower in every day if possible. Yeah, I really feel like this routine has done me a lot of good, and I'm not going to stop it anytime soon. No. So if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. If you ever want to to support my channel, there's a Kofi link down below. I would much appreciate that, a little one-time tip. But other than that, I will check you next time.